what happens in the battle between the evil and good. To be honest, it's really just evil against evil. We have our group of survivors at the school trying to defend against this group of really just pervs. I just That's the best way to describe them. Um, in Kingdom of Z, chapter 29, that's going to be the next one that we're going to be reviewing today. So, thank you guys so much for watching these. I am posting more and more. And there's one chapter left on this one, chapter 30, and I will post it uh, hopefully this week as well. And then I'm going to move on to volume 5, which has obviously more chapters for me to review. Now, this chapter in particular, I think, was a pretty good chapter. It was a very fast pace, and we're at a whole different time now. So we'll talk about it in just a second. Before anything, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. I am posting more chapter reviews of other stuff as well eventually. But for now, I'm trying to catch up with everything that I have of Kingdom of Z, and I do have other stuff that I will be releasing, coming back to older series and moving on to new ones as well. So, in this story, Sato is up with Ritsuka in the um, roof, and Miki and Karin really just do all the commanding and fighting, and really they do almost nothing. They're just bait for the guys to rush in, and when they rush in, they have their Class A zombies ready for them. So, two groups separated, kind of like the more stronger guys are going to the third floor, and the more wimpier with some girls show up in the second floor, and they get eaten by some of the judo wrestlers. Uh, One does escape, and they let him go because he's like by himself. At first, he's not a threat by himself, and secondly, it wouldn't be bad for him to spread the word that there's a team that is willing to protect themselves from other people. The third group, or the third floor group, they are uh, they have the not really the luckiness, but unluckiness of facing the fighters that both Mickey and Kaden and Sato and Rizuka captured in the arena. And the first guy gets his face just broken up and with one punch, and that just kind of causes the chaos, and everyone's freaking out. And they obviously they're unable to defeat them, and they also perish very fast. I almost felt like there was going to be a little bit more of a struggle, a little bit more of a push from that team. Um, Maybe them killing one or two of their Class A zombies, but no, it's just they just wiped them out in 2 seconds. And the second half of the chapter is essentially Mickey testing Rizuka's power, and Rizuka's able to stop him. Rizuka's able to stop him and separate him by saying, okay, fighters go this side, um, Jitsu fighters go that side, students go that side. And then they go even further into testing how much her power works. And they see that as long as she's in the room, they follow the rules. And then when she's gone, they follow for about 10 minutes. And then that's when they kind of start doing their own thing again. The chapter ends with them basically saying, now we can build our kingdom. And that really is just how the chapter ends. There's one more chapter, which I think is going to be the hook for the next volume. So for now, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. It's still great. It's a great series. If you haven't picked up a volume, Kingdom of Z, there's a link in the description below where you guys can buy some cheap manga at a very reasonable price. That's where I buy most of my online manga. So go check them out. Give them some love. Thank you for the support that you show me in this channel. I will be posting more chapter reviews, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.